Okay, let's look at your illustration here. I knew that you told me that you wanted to have the idea of her knitting basically her own animals or her own magic creatures out of that thing, right? And I think we talked about like how to communicate that. I think you did a good job here with this hand holding this and then pulling this with the needle. I think the only thing you could do here is, because the needle goes a bit...
It's a bit small.
Yeah, but you can just give it a bit, super small highlight.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see this? Like, even if I look at it this size, I see now the needle because here's the black hair or the brown hair. So I have a super strong light to dark contrast. And this is how we play with that. That is how we use this. I want you to imagine circles around your focal point. So this is your main focal point, right? So this is the face and the needle. And then the second circle would be here, right? So because this is the book and she's basically looking in a book while knitting. And everything around is basically the last circle. We want to create the hierarchy, but now we have this value structure that we have a very strong contrast here. I would try to push all these dark areas in the background further away. And even here, I would try to make sure that there is not too much visual noise when it comes to contrast around, away from my focal points. So how I would do that, and I just do it very broad. I would just put it on grayscale and just take the color of the trees. Just push these further away with a little bit more atmosphere so they basically disappear already. Then this one here, I would try to push this one also away. And these trees here also a bit more. Like this one is pretty close, this is fine, but it could be a bit brighter because it's a bit dark. And then here, same thing. So I would at least brighten up a bit these dark areas, you know, so that my eye is not going upwards, not going in the back. It stays here. That's the important stuff. Also, these white reflective areas here of this dragon, I would just think about that, maybe dimming down these white reflections here, because this is the shadow area and we have a very white spot here with these. Like, look at the value, it's a 50 partially, is that a 50 in the dark areas. So it's a mid-tone in the dark areas. So I would just try to, again here, bring the noise and the contrast away just a little bit, not too much. It also is not a big effort, it's just taking what you already have established here, and just pushing it a little bit away. And you will see when I put this back to color that you don't even see that so much. But you see already here the change.
Yeah.
You see? Now I put it back to color. Do you think that it's too much away?
No, I think it's better and it makes much more sense.
This is an absolute beautiful illustration, Sophie. And you did a really, really good job. And I'm very, very happy about it. You can shoulder, you know, the shoulder tap, the infamous shoulder tap of me being a proud mentor on you doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
And I hope you can use this on the next ones as well, everything you just learned here. Just always keep in mind the value structure and the focal point. It's really important because the strongest contrast we have is dark versus light contrast. And it's also simple because now we know that we can direct and manipulate the eye to bring it to the focal point, which is here. We want to add atmosphere, but we don't want to overdo it, right? Also with this all small stuff here, we don't need to overdo it. There's no need to do that. It's just pushing it back. And you basically can do it here, being grayscale, and just very quick strokes. Bam. Good job.
Thank you.
Thumbs up. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. If you also want to get mentored by me, make ssure to check out my website, janusz-art.zone, and apply for the mentorship. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao, ciao.